everybody, how's it goes? Welcome to this wonderful one-shot that we are doing for Autism Awareness Month and everything. We have been partnering up with ASAN, the Autistic Self-Advocacy Network. They're a really cool place that fights for disability and autism rights. They're really, really chill. And also, I want to give a round of applause to our tech people for this beautiful, beautiful layout they have designed and everything. Also, special credit goes to Joshy Shadows for designing the cute little Zelda that's around the globe and everything. She's got two tails and it's so freaking adorable. And it's just oh, it's just so cute. I'm just like, yeah. But yeah, let's go ahead and introduce some people because we got some new people around the table and everything. So say hi, people.
People.
Who would like to introduce themselves first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
I go by Yathina Lynn online, and my character is Caprice, and I am very excited.
Yeah. Who would like to go
Hi,
next?
I'm Senshi. I am playing Zook Ningle, and I am super pumped to be here. So,
yeah. And finally,
I'm
Yep.
Lena. I go by Sweetheart Cosplays on Instagram and TikTok, and I will be playing a character named Kaatja. And this is my first live stream.
all right. So this one shot is going to be set in the Fighter Saga universe. If you guys don't know what that is, it's a little series I run here on my stuff and everything. But yeah, we're going to have some fun here. This is going to be a cool one shot. And if you guys want to help donate to charity to get some cool redeemable things that you could do, please check out the link for the charity, which I'm going to be putting here and all that stuff. So yeah. All right, guys. Are we ready to play some Dungeons and Dragons?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay, here we go. In the worlds of Odalise, there is a place that is for the magical people, for them to tone their skills, to be able to do good and control their abilities. And that is the Amethyst Academy. Every spellcaster of all shapes, sizes, and people go there to learn the best. And right now, it is finals time, which is all of the students are going butt crazy of just But today is a special day for the Amethyst Academy for finals because the class people, the students, that's the word, are going to be showing off what they have been working on in a little presentation for the headmaster and everything. So we are in one of the classrooms. A tall Goliath woman with braids around her scalp, kind of jotting down some presentation notes on the chalkboard. This is, let me check my notes here real quick. This is Vola Parchment Heart. She looks over to the class and says, "All right, so welcome students to your first final. Today, I want to see what you have been working for and everything. And also, I want to make sure that none of you have burning yourself out because we do not condone burnout here. We want to make sure you be taking extra good care of your mental health, all right? Can I get a response to the class? Do not
Yes,
burn
ma'am.
yourself. Smart. You're all smart. All right, so I want to see your progress. So, give me a presentation. Who would like to go first? We can roll for it if you guys want.
Well,
yes.
I think Kaatja is doing the thing where she's just looking around and purposefully but not purposefully avoiding eye contact.
Caprice is definitely just shoving snacks in her face.
Yeah.
And Zook is like rolling up her sleeve and reading last minute notes.
All right. Well, I didn't want to do this, but I'm gonna have to leave the chance of randomness. Kind of like snaps her fingers, and an arcane D6 kind of appears. All right, let's roll these. Let's do this. As I'm rolling a D6 here. All right, here we go. Kaatja.
Huh?
A little the dice just kind of like rolls on the ground and then plops itself like in the air and zooms, zip, zaps, and zops over to where you're sitting and just kind of like looks at you, just like, hello, it is your turn. Would you like to show what you're doing?
Better now than later.
Mhm.
She'll stand up and make her way to the front of the class. And
Oh,
All right.
also, if you would like to describe your character so that other people know who is Kaatja and everything.
yes, Kaatja is a fairy, and she has two pairs of wings, one larger and one smaller, that are layered over each other. And as she walks to the front, all the light that filters in through the window reflects through her wings in prisms.
Yeah, my
And the
eye.
prisms scatter along her dark fuchsia hair and skin that's tanned from being in the sun.
Love
She
it.
adjusts her puffy sleeved shirt. All right. Adjusts her long skirt. Oh, and then she's going to go over and she's going to open the door.
Mhm.
And she's going to cast. Where's the spell? Gold. Speak with plants.
Ooh.
And
Okay.
she's going to draw in a series of vines. And they're going to form a ritualistic circle around her.
Ooh.
And then, using druid craft, going to make little illusory flowers spring up everywhere. A variety of wildflowers and orchids and peonies.
Oh,
And
that is so cool. Okay. Is there any other details you wanted to add for that stuff?
and then finally, she's going to cast dancing lights in a ring around her head. Above her head.
That is sick. Okay. All right. So, doing all of these, I want you to either roll me an Arcana or Performance.
Do Arcana.
Okay.
Ooh! There's 18 total.
Ooh, nice. It is just stunning. It's like one of those like portraits that have come to life of seeing all the lights and the plants and flowers moving around. You said you cast to speak with plants as well, right?
Yeah.
Right. So you can hear the vines going and the flowers going. It's going like, okay, we gotta help out Kaatja. We gotta help out our homie. Flowers, make sure you look pretty. Bloom, goddammit. I am gonna make sure we support each other and everything, because we are going to make sure this girl gets a fucking A on the class. Do you understand me? Sir, yes, sir.
She's commanding them. She'll speak in gentle whispers to them, encouraging them and thanking them. And as she moves, you can see along her arms and her thighs as they're revealed by the slits in her skirt, that she has a series of tattoos that glimmer golden in the light, that are, if you look close, you will see that they are star maps and maps of the cosmos and the realms. All circles and interlocking
cool.
lines.
Oh my god. That is sick. All right. Oh my god. That's awesome. Vola just kind of like applauds. Just like, ah, yes, combining all of these all these spells, including cantrips. Very, very good, Kaatja. I have to say, you are going to get an A minus. That is very, very good. You should be proud of your work.
Thank you.
Yes, you can sit down now.
And she's gonna go back, and her wings are just gonna.
Yeah. Okay, so now we've got the ball rolling. Who would like to go next?
I guess I'll go next.
Okay. Would you like to describe your character?
Yeah. A medium-sized rabbit with
Mhm.
antlers comes forward.
Mhm.
Tanned fur, antlers are teal. A little bit of a fey touch to her, Paragon. And she, said, I'm going to make use of what our lovely classmate did. And
Okay.
she's going to cast Entangle
Ooh.
using the thorns that are already up.
Mhm.
And then she's going to back up and do Hail of Thorns and shoot into it.
Ooh. Okay. So roll me an attack, if you be so kind.
19.
19. Okay. So you. So, what happens when the arrow makes contact with this thing?
The arrow makes contact, and just around it, just more arrows come out from the main arrow, and just in the 5-foot radius, just pierce everything.
Ooh. All right. All right. Vola is just like, very interesting. Very, very good. Very good use of using combat magic into a way to a display of something of this caliber. Oh, you have been working very hard, haven't you, Caprice?
I have.
Good. I'm glad to hear. You're a good being. A minus.
Thank you.
Yes. All right. Who's next? Otherwise, I'm throwing the astral dice at you.
I'll go.
All right.
I do have a question, though.
Mhm.
Do we have a space that's a little bit bigger than the classroom? I don't want to cause any harm to anybody in the room.
Oh yes. Hold on. She claps her hands. And you guys have all been teleported to like outside of the academy.
Never get used to that.
All right.
And so what you guys see is a very small, just under 3-foot gnome, forest gnome, with some very obvious draconic features, most namely the kind of sharp horns that are starting to curl up, and a little bit of scaling around the cheeks. Bright red hair, very colorful robes, almost seem mismatched until they're all layered. None of the colors should work, but they do. And she just walks out to where she's not going to accidentally fry anybody.
Okay.
And says, "This is my presentation on solid plasmas."
Ooh.
And you see this massive amount of charge just hit about 30 feet away. I'm casting a transmuted spell, Ice Storm. but I'm
Okay.
transmuting it to lightning damage. So instead of hailstones, what you'd see is the lightning just coalescing down into these massive chunks of almost fulgurite glass that are sparking and just slamming into the earth with trails of electricity behind them.
Ooh.
And they just last in the earth as these small, twisted sculptures of holes and lightning.
All right. Roll me an arcane check if you be so kind.
I can do that, I hope.
Yeah.
This at +5. Ah, that's my dice.
Oh
That is
no.
a natural one.
Natural 1? Oh no.
Oh,
Okay. All right.
Oh,
not
that
the
held
first
up.
roll.
No charge.
No. Actually, okay. If you're down for it, here's
Go
what
for it.
happens. Okay, cool beans. You summon this. You change the elements of your spell, and everyone was like, "Ooh, this is cool." Some people kind of like getting closer. Vola is like expecting. He's like, cool. So, my friend, my dear friend, what were you thinking? A stray lightning bolt just kind of like shoots at her, and you just see her kind of go in a puff of like smoke, and she's just like, all of her hair is like standing up, like she just got electrocuted, shocked, and she just like coughs, just. Actually, I'm gonna roll some damage here. How much damage would that be? Would that fall into the D6 or D8?
Let me see. Wait, which one?
Your spell that you cast.
Oh, yeah, that's a 4th level spell slot. So those are D6. It's a bunch of D8s and D6s.
Okay, how many? First damage of the game is gonna be the professor. Woo!
It is 2d8
Okay, 3d8. That's
bludgeoning and
not too bad.
4d6 electrical.
Okay, that's not too bad. That's pretty all right.
And that's
Actually,
if you want to do the save for that,
oh yeah.
that's a DC 14 dex save.
Okay. She makes it by 1.
Yay, half damage.
Half damage. Okay. Did you want to roll the damage, homie?
Yeah, I can do that for you.
Okay.
2d8 plus 4d6 and then halved.
Yeah.
That's a lot of numbers. They don't like it. That's 10, 20. That's 29 halved.
So 15 or 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be rounded down to 15. But
Okay.
yeah, 15 points of damage. My bad.
Vola is just kind of like stares at everyone, and there's just like a silence. You just hear one dude in the back goes, "That's kind of shocking, Professor."
Prepared healing spells just for this.
I'm gonna gently approach the professor and cast prestidigitation to remove the soot from her clothes. I am very sorry.
Hey, look at me. Look into my eyes, if you are comfortable with that. Do not blame yourself. Magic can be unpredictable at times. It is very, very cool. Although I can taste colors right now, and I don't know if that's a good thing.
That
So-
is not a good symptom. I would see someone immediately.
I'm going to the I'm going to go to the medical wing and everything. Just to make
You
sure.
sure you don't want me to get that for you, Professor?
Actually, yes, that'd be good. I still need to grade see everyone else's performance. So, thank you, my dear.
All right,
I'm
and
gonna
I
go
will
slink off
cast.
into a corner.
I will cast Healing Word at 2nd level.
Okay.
That is 44 plus 3. Ooh! Oh, that's a lot of 4s. 18.
Ooh, okay. All right. So, yeah. She's like, she gets a little better.
Oh god,
Just
I'm the teacher's pet, aren't I?
Yes.
Only if we put you in a
I
bubble.
didn't mean it. I'm sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. All right, class. Let's continue on, shall we? So, we have like. Oh wait, we need a grade. Yes. We'll say that's like a C plus. How does that feel?
That's fair. That's fair. I'll take
Okay.
it.
Cool. Yes. All right. Don't be discouraged. Cool spell. Just need to learn to tame it a little bit.
Erasing
All right.
notes on my arm and fixing them really quick.
All right. So, the class continues on with their presentation and everything. I want people to roll me a perception check, if you'd be so kind. All of you.
Oh boy.
Right.
9.
13 total for Kaatja.
That's a 14.
All right. Okay. So Caprice, you're not too kind of like focused on everything because you're just kind of like you're either getting like really bored with class since you just done your presentation and you want out or something. But Caprice and look, right? That's your character's name?
Zook.
Zook. Okay, Zook. Okay, Zook. Caprice, Kaatja and Zook. You notice that there is a chair that is empty. And it's weird because normally that chair is filled with by a student. So, and you can roll me a history check if you want to remember who the student would be and everything.
I'll give that a go.
Okay.
2.
7.
7.
14 for Kaatja.
Okay. So, Zook, the name escapes you because your mind is too much worried about, like, I shocked the professor. Holy shit. What the fuck am I going to do? But Kaatja, you remember that this student belongs to a student named Billin. He's always on time. He's kind of like the kiss ass of the group, of the class. Always like getting things for the professor. Always doing like extra credit and everything. But they're gone right now. And if you want, since you kind of like did that history check, roll me insight real quick around like the people around the table and stuff.
All right. Do I know if they were there this morning before we went outside or when we were doing like roll call?
I would say no. Dice is here. Yeah, they were there, but now they've disappeared.
Wait, so they were there this morning? Sorry, you
They-
froze on me for a second.
That's all good. Yes, they were there for the morning and stuff.
All right. Insight is a 20 total.
Holy shit! Okay, so you notice that the crew that usually hangs out with Billin, that would be Frederick and Oslin, who are Frederick is like this big old orc dude who's just got like massive tusk and he's kind of like wearing like a little bow tie cowboy outfit and everything. And Olsen is this androgynous Eladrian elf who's just kind of like these multicolored streaks in their hair. They're kind of sharing some looks as they're like seeing down. And are you being subtle about like inciting them, Kaatja, or are you very much of like just kind of like not giving a fuck who sees or anything?
Probably being subtle.
Okay. Roll me a stealth.
9.
9. Actually, let me roll for these two right here.
Would they get
You're-
nat 20s?
No, it's a 3 and a 4, so you're good.
All right.
I always roll badly as the DM. It's the curse. It's the curse of being a DM and everything. But hey, what do you do? So they don't spot you. Yeah. So yeah, you hear like the bell starts to ring and everything, and yeah, the day is now yours. What would you guys like to do?
Oh wait, just to check. You said Frederick was an orc?
Yes, it was an orc.
Okay.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh.
What?
We got a message.
Donde?
Caprice. If I remember correctly reading it, it said that
Okay,
you
I see it.
Yep, okay, cool. Okay. So, what would you guys like to do?
Well, the very first thing that I'm going to do is sit down and try and rewrite how that spell combination works, because
Okay.
clearly I did something wrong.
That is all good. Okay. Roll me Arcana to see if you can get like a chance to like figure out what went wrong and stuff.
Can do.
Okay.
Okay, there's a 16 on the die for a total of 21.
21. Okay, so you have figured out what's wrong and everything. You kind of like put two negatives together that equal a positive, and that release that cool explosion and everything. So next time you cast that spell, the person that is going to have to roll stuff against knocking damage gets disadvantage and everything. So
Oh, cool.
sounds good. Yeah,
Sounds great.
yeah. Caprice, what would you like to do, homie?
She's going up to the teacher like, can I try that again? Can I try mine again?
Why would you want to try that again, dear? You only get one shot with it. That's the whole thing of the presentation.
I feel like I could have done better and gotten a better grade.
Roll me persuasion check if you'd be so
I'm
kind.
gonna also just like reach out and touch like their arm real quick and do charm person.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. First, I want you to try to speak. Are you being subtle about this?
Yes, very.
Oh God. Okay.
At least I won't be the only one to have attacked a teacher today.
Yep. All right. We'll get to Kaatja and her thing of like hearing the plants' voices. Okay. So here's what happens. Okay. I am going to roll. Her passive insight is. Let me check her character sheet. Is an 18. So you got to beat an 18.
Oh no.
So you can. So roll me sleight of hand.
Oh Jesus, I'm not good at that.
May I, like, while this is going on, before she gives you the number,
Okay.
will I be able to perceive or insight what's going on and what she's trying to do?
Yeah, I feel like you kind of get the gist of like what's happening over there because you're a student over there as well and everything. And oh my gosh.
Right. While I'm gonna go up so I can gently guide the plants back.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the spell lasts for 10 minutes, so it's probably just the end of the spell.
Okay.
I will brush her arm with mine and cast guidance.
Whose arm? My arm?
Yeah.
What
Oh
does guidance do again?
It
So
gives
you
you a
get-
D.
A D4.
Yes.
That's not gonna help, but I'll add it anyway.
Yeah. You never know. Well, as you're doing this, Caprice, you just hear the voices, and the plants go, "All right, you got this. We got this. We're gonna help out a homie. We're gonna help out the homie. All right, flowers, make yourselves look pretty. Distract the professor as much as you can. Do it, homies. Do it."
I got a 10 on my sleight of hand.
Oh no.
But actually, I don't even have to touch the professor for charm person, so.
Okay, so you're trying to cast charm person.
Yes.
It Vola's eyes just kind of like look at you, grabs the spell that's like with the arcane wisp that you've been trying to do, crushes it, throws it in the garbage, and say,
Dear Caprice, all you have to do is ask.
I did. You said I only had one chance.
But you could have said it in a more polite direction.
I'm not good at this. I'm not good at not say stuff.
Whatever do you mean, child?
The Feywilds. I'm good at dealing with other Fey, not with people.
Oh dear. Okay. All right. Now I feel like an ass. Okay. All right. Listen up. You are a good person. You did a remarkable job. But sometimes we just have to accept the results that are given.
Hey.
And if you want, maybe I could, but I don't know because you did just try to charm me. So that is very much some bad juju right there.
It is. I'm sorry.
Apology accepted.
oh my gosh. Zook, as you were like doing your like stuff and everything, you feel your stomach rumbling all about. I believe that was like the text that got in for you, correct?
I
Yeah.
don't know if it came through for me yet. My phone's doing a thing. Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just getting the rumblies.
Just getting mad rumblies up in there.
But are they
This-
the hungry rumblies or you ate something wrong rumblies?
They might
The
be the guilt
rumblies.
rumblies. I'm not sure.
Oh,
Oh
the
no.
not
the
the guilt
rumblies that
rumbles.
only hands can satisfy.
oh lordy.
Oh, don't give me an excuse to quote that. We'll be here all day.
Oh, God. Yes. And so you got some guilt rumblies happening as you're like redoing your formula and everything. Kaatja, you
Yes.
you just feel this urge after like doing the guidance just to like kind of explain nature in a way and everything. So do with that as you will.
I'm gonna
So-
go eat my feelings.
In game or out of game?
In game entirely.
Oh, okay.
Like, how do you mean explain nature?
It's like info dumping.
Info dump. Well, I guess the most obvious place to start would be that nature is all around us. And nature is what existed before us, and nature is what will exist after us. Nature is eternal, nature is constant, nature is persistent.
Very good, Kaatja. Now I'll have to be going. You guys have the rest of good of your day.
And Vola walks out.
Okay.
All right. So it is you three guys left in the room, and Frederick and Olsen are still there, kind of like in the back row, just kind of like looking at you three. What is everyone's passive perception?
Oh, that's a question.
13.
15?
13.
12? 13, okay.
16.
16? Caprice, you hear them talking about stuff. It's like, dude wasn't there. Oh, what? Dude wasn't there. What are we gonna do? Hey, we're not gonna do anything, okay? We're not gonna freak out, okay? Yeah, but Kaatja saw and pieced it together. Well, who cares, okay? We got this ourselves. We don't need help. We don't need to ask for help. It's all gonna be good.
Close am I to them?
I'd say about 40 feet or so.
I'm gonna get a little bit closer and then rabbit hop into the middle of them.
Yep. Ha! Hey, Caprice.
Hi.
What's up? Hi.
Hi. You absolutely don't need help with whatever's going on.
Olson's like, yeah, but Frederick immediately covers his mouth like, we don't need help.
Would
Like,
you
what
like
would you-
help?
Please ignore him mumbling. He's just like,
She just kind of wiggles her ears. I can hear everything.
roll me a persuasion check if you'd be so kind.
Persuasion. 23.
Frederick looks over to Olson and then just nods, puts the hand down, and Olson goes, okay, so you know that Billison, I believe that was his name I given. I am terrible with names.
Something like that.
Yeah, is Billin.
I believe so.
Yeah,
Billin.
Billin. Yeah,
Billin.
as a DM, it's hard to keep track of names. I don't know how other DMs are able to do it, but
Uh-huh.
it's so hard. But Billin, yeah, Billin was like here and everything, but so he may have goofed. He had something like really planned out for like his presentation and everything, and he went to like check on it, and it's Frederick's like, it's kind of bad, and he
Kind of
said,
bad. I'm gonna try
Well-
and like catch Zook and Kaatja's attention to kind of I'm here.
I
Okay.
am in the middle of talking to a tree outside in Druidic.
That's a mood. I get you.
Zook, however, is a lot easier to get a hold of.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
She'll kind of trot over. Well, what's going on, guys?
Villain wasn't here. He went to go check on his presentation, and apparently it's bad.
Been here since this morning. And
Yeah.
then she turns back and talks to the tree.
Oh wait, so he was like here today, and now he's not.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So God, he's gonna be so pissed when we tell you guys. He was like trying to work on a golem of some kind.
That's advanced magic.
Yeah. He wanted to really impress Vola and everything, but he found like he went into the restricted section of the library. He found a book of like golems and everything, and he was trying to modify it and everything. So
Modify it how?
I don't know. He was like speaking like weird shit and everything. It was so weird. And
Can I roll an Arcana check to see what I remember about golems?
yeah, roll me an Arcana check. In
Cool.
fact, anybody can roll me an Arcana.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
22.
Non-natural 20.
Ooh,
24.
okay. All right. So you guys know that there are many types of like golems out there. There are like stone golems, flesh golems, mechanical golems, and everything. They're all like given life to magic and everything. Like you know that like creating a golem is like very, very hard. for like a character, especially at the level you guys are at. So something is very weird at this point.
I'm gonna kind of blah that to you guys and hey, this hold on, quick question. Did you guys
Yep.
see the golem?
No. He never really showed us his work. He just said that he was doing it. So
Did you see the materials he was working with? I need to know if I'm fighting a meat puppet.
I don't think he's working with a meat puppet in anything. It wasn't
Okay,
a fleshy.
Was it
Yeah.
fleshy?
You guys want to like check on him? We don't know what to do here because he might get expelled, and we don't want that to happen. We'll pay you. We'll do your homework, or like we'll help you cheat on a test or something. Just make sure you can help us out here, man.
Yeah. Does he have anything like very
I'll work
specific that
something
he carries on him all the time?
Yeah, he actually kind of like dropped it when he like teleported away and everything.
Oh. Do you have anything that he would have on him right now? You know of anything like very specific?
You probably have a sending stone or something.
Is his unique in any way?
Yeah, he made it himself and all that stuff.
Okay. I'm gonna with the thought of his specific sending stone, I'm gonna cast locate object.
Okay.
So if it's in 1,000 feet, I can get the direction to it.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool. Kaatja, you're still talking to the tree, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, the tree is like, Kaatja, you are a very wise person, and honestly, you have immaculate vibes. We need to hang out more often.
Oh, we really should.
Exactly. But I want you to know that something feels very off about the academy right now. Something unnatural is happening.
Natural?
Can you-
How do you mean unnatural?
Well, I don't know, but I have a feeling in my roots that something bad is happening. Something, someone is crossing a line that they shouldn't be doing. So, can you check on that? I would love to, but I'm kind of like tangled up down here and everything.
Do you remember when it started?
It started about like a while ago. I do remember seeing. Yes, I remember seeing one of the students walking out this way and everything.
Do you remember what they looked like?
Yes, they were a air genasi with a little bit of a mohawk hair, a leather vest and everything, kind of with like a duster. Was looking like a cool 80s villain. I don't know why I said that. I think it's a material plane. It's like some style that other people use and all that stuff. But yeah.
And that's when it started. A strange
Yes.
feeling.
Yes.
Which direction were they going?
Kind of like shakes his body and just kind of like you see kind of like a leaf kind of like go boom, kind of like in the southeast section. So it'll be that direction. Caprice. You got locked in on this target. But something is strange because normally when you cast a locate object, correct?
Yep.
Locate objects is usually just like a one-way connection.
Yeah.
But for some reason, you feel a connection of a two-way. Someone has connected your locate object to you. It's like they're doing a reverse redial on you, and you hear a
I am
voice in your.
Oh no. I was gonna say, I am dropping the spell. I am immediately. That doesn't feel right. I'm dropping concentration.
Okay.
Data breach, data breach.
What direction?
It was the southeast direction, just like with the where the leaf was pointing and everything.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. It's that way.
Yes.
But Zook, you're aware of being able to magically locate objects, and that's like a one-way connection, right?
In theory, I've never cast it, but yeah, that makes sense.
Something tried to connect back to me, so I dropped the connection because no.
Just nothing but grump face at that statement.
So we should
No.
probably just go that way.
I have a question for you two. Do you know anything about this restricted library section? Because I wasn't even aware of it. And
I know it
apparently
existed,
there's
but I
bad
didn't go
magic
in
in
it
there.
because it was restricted.
Oh, I've been
Well,
in there so
you-
many times.
That doesn't surprise me, actually.
Huh.
It's easy if you wild shape into an ant.
Mm.
I can't do that.
Oh,
That the horns shine too much. Like hiding, not a thing for me.
No.
yeah, that makes sense. Hey, the tree said that we should go this way.
Mhm.
That- you know what? I'm not
What?
even going to question it.
That's the way I got.
Okay.
I can't hear
Thank you,
trees
tree.
or sense magic, so
The tree just kind of like waves back at you, Kaatja. Bye, Kaatja. I hope you find what you're looking for.
I wish you
did
lots
that
of
tree move on
sun.
purpose?
Oh yes, he was just waving goodbye.
Okay.
Caprice just kind of waves to the tree.
Yeah.
What was
All
that?
right.
I think that was my cat.
Yes, yes, it was.
Yeah.
Baby.
Little
Gatito.
Pay attention to me.
Oh, baby. All right.
She's-
So you.
The worst part is that she stood right up to the mic before meow.
Yeah.
So she
went-
was within like 3 inches of my mic.
Meow.
Meow. Alrighty. So you guys head off in the direction that the tree pointed and everything. So, I want you guys to roll me an investigation check.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Could I instead roll in nature?
Ooh.
I was actually
What
going
would
to
be-
ask not instead roll survival.
Yeah, sure. I'll allow it.
No.
I got nothing over here. I rolled a 2.
Oh. Oh, buddy.
14.
14. Cool.
17 on nature.
17. Nice. Okay. So Zook, you haven't like checked out. You're still kind of freaked out the fact that a tree was waving. It's like that's not possible. Even with magic, that's not possible. What the hell? But Caprice and Kaatja, you see a little like a disturbed like all the grass is like perfectly cut. So perfectly cut. But yet you see like a little patch of grass. It's like askewed in a way. And if you look closer, you will see like a little stone button underneath it.
I'm going to go push a button.
Press the button.
Press the button.
All right, you press the button. Click.
Huh.
a giant,
Oh,
like,
that sounds
square
good.
hole opens where the stairway kind of, like, leads down to underground and stuff.
Oh, that's
I
not
found a
ominous.
secret. I found a secret
Yeah.
Why is there a secret?
because secret reasons for secrets.
Oh, this is going to be stressful. Okay, let's go do this.
Let's go.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Or
Who's leading
It's
the
fine.
way? Out
yes,
of
who
the two
is?
of them? Okay.
I could
Okay.
lead. If it, or
Ooh.
okay. Does it look dark?
Not me is the answer. I don't do well at the front.
It's a little dark. It's kind of dark. There are no like little torches on the sides and everything.
I will cast one dancing light.
Yeah.
Just one doing a little dance.
Yeah, just one, and I'll just hold it.
Aw.
That's adorable.
I like it.
It's a little squishy.
I will name him Squishy.
He shall be mine, and he shall be my squishy.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So we have Caprice in front, Kaatja in the middle, and Zeus in the back. Correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So here's how it goes. You guys are walking down this pit, and as you hit the floor bottom, it is a stone like hallway. You hear the hole kind of like plugging itself back up and everything. And with the light that's being cast, you see like against like the walls, all of these stone husk of stone golems kind of like at the walls, just like unmoving on stuff and everything.
Is there a path that I could take up the wall that won't step on a golem?
Roll me perception if you'd be so kind.
13.
13? Yeah, there's a path.
Cool. I have boots of spider climb. I'm gonna go up the wall and try and walk above them.
You played me.
I did.
Okay. That was good. That was good. That was good. Okay.
I'm just gonna walk the wall. I'm not gonna walk the floor. I know better than that. Are you
Yep.
kidding me? Trap triggers are on the floor.
Oh, god damn it. Okay. God.
I'm here to cause chaos, Dice.
I love it. All right. Zeus
I'm a
and
jackalope.
Kaatja.
What do you expect?
That is fair. That is fair. Zeus and Kaatja, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna see this little jackalope climbing on the wall, and I'm gonna be like, "What are you doing? How come you're on the wall?
I'm staying off the floor
Why?"
because if there's trap triggers, they're gonna be on the floor.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
And then she'll
secret lab
hover.
traps. Okay, makes sense.
Is Zook now the only one not on the floor?
Do you
I
need
didn't
help?
get my wings till next level.
Would you like help?
Yes.
And she's gonna pick you up like this.
I'm only like 2'11". That works perfect.
And down the hallway we go.
You guys go down the hallway with ease. Not to worry about the bodies of stone golems and everything.
So I mean,
Good.
I'm halfway keeping count.
We go down the hall, down the secret
Down.
hall.
Down the secret hall. All right. You all get down there, and you open up to this passageway, and you hear a voice kind of like booming, like, "Ah, yes, hello, is this the who's here? Are you the materials guy?"
No, I've now gone from the wall to the
Mhm.
ceiling, so my ears are just hanging down with my horn.
Okay.
I just kind of get to the edge of the door. No, it's your classmates. I think.
Oh, shit.
You
Did
missed the
Frederick-
final.
Yeah, you're gonna get an F.
Silence. And as you hear this scream of like utter panic and chaos. The door opens and you see Billin kind of like you. You see the Air Genasi Billum just go off and just because he looks like he has not slept in like days. He's just got like this crazed look in his eye. His hair is all a mess. His clothes are covered in like mud and dirt and soot and just like, no, I can't get a F. Are you kidding me? No way. No.
Dylan.
Yeah.
And she just kind of
Whoa.
drops. He walks over to him. When's the last time you slept?
Slept? What's
Sleep.
slept?
When's the last time you had sleep?
About a week ago.
Oh no.
It's fine.
That's not a good idea.
It's fine. I've been keeping myself alive with like spells and everything. It's real cool. Kind of like touches his head and like a glow of like green light kind of like hovers around. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, great restorations. Always good to have.
You know that's not feasible for long term, right?
Not with that attitude. You can't.
Oh no.
I like the cut of his jib.
Okay.
But
Maybe
yeah,
built
no,
a whole
the
secret
professor
lair and
already
didn't even
left.
put a clock.
What'd you say, Kaatja?
Can't believe you built a whole secret lair and didn't even put in a clock.
Yeah. Fun fact. This is not my secret lair. I found this in the secret library. Here, come on, come here. Let me show you the lab.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna play along. This whole thing seems dangerous and sketchy.
All right, you guys go into the lab and you see just like all the like test tubes and like book sprawled paper, and you see kind of like a factory line of like several like experimented of like golems of different degrees. You got like mud golems, kind of like somewhat moving a little bit. You see that there is like stone golems just kind of like working together on building up some stuff and everything. And there's this one metal golem that's kind of like frozen and locked in place. It's just kind of like blinking with a blue and red light. Yeah. This was all here when I got here and everything. I've been trying to like rework on some stuff, and I think I found out a way to give golems sentient life, like personalities and stuff. Isn't that cool?
That's dangerous as fuck.
Again, now with that attitude, it isn't.
I have
I mean, it is cool.
ethics questions
Yeah.
about creating a personality for something.
Or of course I'm gonna let them be free and everything. I'm not gonna be an asshole. I'm gonna like make sure they have their own life and everything. But like this is so cool. Like heck, okay. First off, we have warforges. Okay, warforges are basically golems. Yeah, they're basically golems. Again, everyone else is okay with that. So why can't like we have like sentient personalities for like golems as well and everything, you know?
I mean, it sounds like you're kind of trying to reverse engineer the Warforged brick process.
Exactly! Exactly! Dude! That is yeah. Cause like my folks, they're all artificers and everything and all that. And they've worked with like Warforges to help them out maintenance all the time. And like they were just like, oh, when you go to the Amethyst Academy, you gotta go and be an artificer. And I'm just like, yeah, but I don't wanna like just like repair anything. I wanna like dive deep. I wanna get in the meat and potatoes of this doohickey, you know?
Mhm.
It's certainly
Billy and Caprice
understandable.
don't like it.
Yeah, so Billin is very much like info dumping his craze thing. What was everyone's passive perception again?
16.
16?
Well,
12?
13.
13, okay. So, you would all see that the metal golem is like slowly turning its head towards Caprice.
I think that one's looking at you.
Uh-huh.
why?
Is it
Oh!
supposed to do that?
Oh, wait. Oh. Are you talking about Matcha?
The metal one.
Yeah, that's Matcha. Matcha, don't be shy. Come on. Come over here and say hi. The metal golem gets up, kind of like starts like walking a little bit, a little limp and everything, and is like, I'm still working on repairing Matcha and everything. He's been here the longest. He's like one of the last few remaining ancient golems from this place and everything. Matcha, say hi to the gang and everything. These are my student colleagues and everything. Hello. How are you doing?
Little stressed.
Good.
It's finals week.
Ah. Yes,
Okay.
finals week.
Do you
What
need oil to work better?
I need a lot of things.
Like what?
Would you be? Well, our the first headmaster of the Amethyst Academy, Colts, was a good person. I was designated to be a guardian of the Amethyst Academy. And he said to stay here and wait until something bad happened. Are you all stressed because of finals?
Uh-huh.
Well then, I must protect my students. Kaatja, you were shaking your head, kind of like the metal golem kind of looks down. You're not stressed with finals?
Really, I did get an A- on my last one, so.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. I can tell that you're a
I
smart
could've-
person.
I could have done better. That's why I'm stressed.
Would
I
you
don't
like
want to
help
talk
on
about it.
2 out of 3 people have acknowledged that they are not doing well in finals. Time to activate protocol. Helping students.
What?
Just snaps Metallic's fingers, and you see the other golems are just kind of like starting to like whirl and like follow the metal golem outside. Billin's like, "Hey, whoa, Matcha, where you going, buddy? Where you go? You can't go that way." Billin, stand aside.
Dylan's probably stressed because Dylan didn't show up to finals.
Is
And
this
he's
true?
been awake for a week.
Very well. Hey, Billin. Yeah? What did the 5 fingers say to the face? What? And you just see kind of like a spray of like purple, misty, arcane magic, and Billin just kind of like flops to the ground, snoring his ass off.
I mean, that's probably good. Can one of you guys carry him out of here?
We can. And then after that, we are going to destroy the Amethyst Academy.
What?
What?
Why?
Why?
Because
No,
you all just stated that you're all stressed from school. Well, 2 out of 3.
school is
Well,
stressful. It's fine. It's part of going to school. You're stressed
But
because you're learning.
If you destroy the
That's not a
academy,
reason
then
to
I can't
destroy
take my other
anything.
finals. And then I
Please
will be
don't break where I
stressed.
live.
roll me a persuasion check. Who would like to do it?
I'm pretty good at it.
Okay.
All right, let's see
I
what
can
I
do
can
it too.
Okay.
Can I assist?
Yeah, you can assist. Anybody
What
can
does that
roll
do?
on. That will give Zook advantage.
Oh,
I'll give Duke
guidance.
advantage.
Guidance. Okay.
Yay, guidance.
So advantage and guidance.
All right, let's see how this goes.
All right.
It was a 3 and a 15 on the die. My
Okay.
persuasion is +6. So that'll be a
Nice.
21 plus the D4, 22.
22.
Will you please not break the place that I live? I need it to live, or I am homeless. And I don't want to do that.
Again.
That would be way more stressful than finals. Don't know if you know that. But being out in the elements, not super good for us fleshy types.
They're right, you know.
Acknowledge. We will not destroy the school. We will destroy the headmaster.
Why?
Because they are making you stressed. If it's not the school,
Can
it's
I
the headmaster.
Can I try and climb up him with my spider climb boots?
Yeah, sure.
To actually get up to his face level?
Yep.
Cool.
I didn't know
I'm
we were
doing
playing
that.
Shadow of the Colossus today, but here we are.
I'm just gonna put my front paws on his face and go, if you destroy the headmaster, then there is no more school.
There is always
There
more.
has to be another protocol. You know what would help me? Sweets. Lots and lots of sweets, like cakes and candy.
I am.
And then I will hop down.
You make a point. But you know what? You know what? Roll me another persuasion check, if you be so kind.
Okay. Okay. 21.
21?
Yes.
That's 9 plus 10.
21. All right, so here's what happens. The metal golem looks at you and says, "We don't need treats. We want vengeance." Knocks one of the support beam pillars. The room starts to shake and everything as the golems are now like running out of the place.
Do any of the golems in the hallway wake up?
Oh. I don't like that.
Some of them do. Some of them, I would say, like 5 other golems wake up and everything, and they start like working up as you hear Matcha just like activate protocol, destroy the headmaster, protect the students at all costs. Let's go, team.
Oh no. Oh no.
I need everyone to roll a dexterity saving throw real quick.
We.
Oh, let's hope.
Oh jeez.
Maybe.
Hold on.
I will guide myself.
Yeah.
I got a 11, but I can have something called lucky footwork. If I failed it, I can roll a d4 to potentially make it a success.
Okay.
So, ooh. 15.
All right.
15.
I
And
also got a
16.
15.
15. Okay. Zook, what'd you get?
16.
16.
Sorry.
All right. Parts of the ceiling starts falling down, but you guys manage to dodge with ease. This place looks like it's about to go under. What do you guys do?
Run.
We gotta go.
We gotta go. We gotta go warn the headmaster, I guess.
Oh,
And the
Bill,
other
he's still
students
laying
to
on
get
the
the hell out of
ground.
the way.
Uh-huh.
So, someone picking up Billin?
Not very strong.
I'll pick up Billin,
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
And a moment, I am checking a spell.
Okay.
Whoop. Okay. I'm gonna look to the two of you and say, get him out of here. If I need to hold them back for a second, I can try and run.
Ooh.
Okay.
Are you sure?
No, but do it anyway.
Okay.
Okay. So, we have Kaatja and Caprice running. Zeus, what are you doing, homie?
Okay, so I'm gonna try. Are these golems moving faster or slower than a gnome can run full tilt?
They are a little worn down, so their speed is like cut in half and everything. So they're just like running at like a 15 feet per stuff and everything.
Okay. I'm gonna get out ahead of them as best I can,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna hold out my hands and say, I don't want to stop you, but I will. And I'm gonna try and persuade them to stop a second.
Okay.
And if I don't, I'm gonna freeze them.
Okay. I will let you know the DC for this.
Okay.
This is going to be a 20 DC.
Noted. I have a +6.
All right. So you basically,
Open.
yeah, you
Hoping
got
to
this.
delay them.
Yeah.
That is a
Roll that.
15. I do not delay them in any way.
No, wait. 15 plus 6 is 21, right?
No, that was 15 total.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
The golems just kind of like look at you and says, "We do not want to harm the students, but if you're in the way of protecting the headmaster, you are the enemy. So one chance for you before I fight against you."
I'm not dying today, and I'm like hell.
After them. And now you have like 3. Now you have like, oh, good lord. Okay, Zeus, you got like a swarm of golems heading after you.
Neat.
All right, Kaatja and Caprice, what are y'all doing?
Running. Well,
Okay.
as fast as I can with a body.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you all are heading outside, I'm going to assume?
Yeah.
Okay. So, as you're running and heading outside, you get to the stairs where like the door was closed and everything. Zeus, would you say that you were sprinting with like, were you dashing for your movement speed and everything?
Yes.
Okay, so that gives you like one action time to like do something as like the golems are heading over. The area is still rumbling, and the door to like upstairs outside is still closed. So you're gonna have to find like a switch or something to get out of there.
Okay, since I don't think I'm going to be able to find that thing any better than the two people that move around rooms way better than I do,
Yep.
I'm going to turn around, and if the golems are approaching, I would like to cast Rhymes Binding Ice as a lightning spell.
Ooh. Okay. All right. So what do I got to roll for this?
I am pulling up the spell right now because I was silly and did not pull it up before my turn.
Okay.
What they would need to do is make a... Where's the type of save? It's silly. The format on the site I'm using is being
Okay.
exciting.
Yeah.
It is a Constitution saving throw. That makes me sad.
Okay.
That makes me
And
super
we
sad. But
Oh, no.
Right.
they would make a DC 14 save
okay.
or be wrapped up in the lightning-based ice I'm creating.
Okay. And we got to sabotage the DM. So I'm going to be rolling a d6, and that's going to be minusing those stuff and everything.
Oh, excellent.
All right. Here we go. Okay. For the group of golems, they failed. For Matcha, he what does that number says? Damn it. He also failed.
Yeah. So they're gonna take a total of 3d8 cold damage, and their speed is 0 for 1 minute,
Oh shit.
unless they break my concentration.
Okay.
And that'll be a total of... Okay, so I turned it into a lightning spell, so it's got that
Yep.
fulgurite, like, grossness stuck to all of them, making
Uh-huh.
them not move. Just that nasty, sharp lightning glass. But what that's going to do is a total of 18 points of lightning damage.
18 points of lightning damage. Nice.
Yeah, I had my charisma to one damage roll of a lightning spell, so there it is. And then I'm going to spend a sorcery point to make myself resistant to lightning.
Okay.
As part of my bloodline. So I cast that lightning spell and go. If they try to shock me back, I don't want it.
Okay. The golems are all frozen. Matcha is like just glaring through like a singular blinking eye and everything.
I need it. I need it.
So Kaatja and Caprice, you guys catch up with Zeus and everything. What do y'all do?
I guess
Trying to
two
find the
questions.
button.
Yeah. All right. Roll me investigation if you'd be so kind.
You want to roll it?
I only have a +2.
No, same.
Oh.
I'll roll it.
Okay. Assist.
Yeah.
Woo, 19.
19. All right. You find like this big old button that is like very much dusty and underkept through some moss and everything. Do you press it?
I'm gonna peel off some moss and then I will press it.
Okay. Boom. The stairs appear open, and so does the ceiling. Everything. Do you guys run up?
Yes.
Okay. Zeus, you are still on concentration of your spell, correct?
Yes, I am just.
Okay.
Hold still, hold still, hold still.
All right. So you guys get up the stairs. You are outside. What do y'all do?
I find the outside button and I stomp on it.
Yes.
Hells yeah.
Did we get Zook up the stairs first?
What?
Oh,
I thought we were all up the stairs.
Yeah.
Oh, are we?
No.
Okay.
Well,
No,
I
I
would
thought-
say that like Zeus made up the stairs and stuff.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Because I hadn't stated that, and I was like,
Oh.
I am a kind DM.
appreciate you.
Yeah.
Like, this will be my tomb.
Yeah. So, you close the doors and everything. It's at this point Billen kind of like wakes up a little bit. Like, what? Fresh air? Oh, gross. Why am I touching fresh air? Kind of like
I'm gonna
sees
drop
the-
him and go, now you're touching grass.
Ah, no! I'm allergic to grass! No!
Look at you, problem.
Vicious.
I'm here for
You know what?
this.
He did lure us down into the creepy basement. Like,
He did.
What do you mean lure?
no. We did that on our own. But I blame him.
Mm-hmm.
Good call.
I'm just do my thing, man.
They're gonna kill the headmaster.
Yeah, I don't know what you said, but you set them off.
Oh. Okay.
We convinced them not to destroy the academy, but they're going to destroy the headmaster.
Oh, well, that's not
Also,
good.
we gotta go. Like, now.
Yeah.
Okay. Why? What's
Yeah.
gonna happen?
We have to warn the headmaster.
Yeah, who knows how long that the secret tunnel is gonna hold them? It's just
If
dirt.
they find the other button, not long. Let's move.
All
Sure.
right. Oh no. So, here's what happens, guys. As you guys are starting to like head off to the headmaster, a giant conglomerate of golem hands kind of like pour out from the ground and pulls itself. You see that this legion of golem. I was going to say
He
Caprice.
froze.
With oh no, couldn't handle
You're
the
back.
epicness. All right, Caprice. All right, so it couldn't handle. You see that Matcha is at the center as the head, kind of staring at this like giant swarm of like golems. Looks down at all of you and says, "Target has been chosen. You four are the reason why this is going bad."
Oh no.
I just
So-
turn over to the air genasi. Now I'm blaming you.
Yeah, no, that's fair. But hold on, real quick. Let me get my crystal. Let me get my crystal. Kind of like opens the crystal and you just see a little. All right, I got a picture of it. Okay, now I can show the professor. Run like fuck.
How away are the golems from us?
I would say about 40 feet.
I'm gonna cast fairy fire.
Ooh, Ooh, okay.
Nice.
What does Fairy Fire do again?
So Fairy Fire outlines every object in a 20-foot cube within the 60-foot range. And any creature within that area fails at a Dex 14 save.
Okay.
Lower than a Dex 14 save. And any affected creature, if an attack is made against an affected creature or object, will be at advantage if the attacker can see it. And the affected creature or
Fantastic.
object does not benefit from being invisible.
Okay. So I rolled a nat 1.
For all of them?
It is one giant hub piece and everything. It is.
Alright.
So we're gonna say you guys get double advantage because of that nat 1.
Jesus.
So all of the golems are outlined in a iridescent shining light now. It's all
Fantastic.
sparkly. Yeah.
Taste the rainbow.
It's the
Taste the rainbow! Taste the
Alright.
rainbow!
I just want to see a fairy monk elbow drop somebody. That's all I need in life.
Oh God, can you imagine?
Next build.
Just straight from the sky. People's elbow.
People's elbow. All right.
Alright. And that will constitute as my action before I book
Okay.
it.
All right. Caprice, Zusk, what is one action you guys want to do before you guys start running?
Well,
I
go ahead.
grab my sling and try and hit a chunk off of him.
Okay. Roll to attack. You have double advantage, so you get to roll 3d20s. And you take the higher.
That is going to be math. 25.
25. All right, 25 hits.
Funnier than
Not a lot.
24.
For 7 damage, bludgeoning.
7 damage.
I
All
just-
right.
Whip a rock at him real quick.
Yeah. You whip a rock. Clang! You just see some of like the golems fall off and like crashes to the ground. They're unmoving and everything. They seem like their energy was like just holding up to like the metal, the giant mask of golems and everything. And you're starting to book it.
And then I'm
Okay.
running.
All right.
Oh.
Zeus.
Plus,
Yes.
once per turn, 1d4 psychic damage as well. So 2
Okay.
psychic damage.
2 psychic damage. All right. Cool beans.
All right. So, I see a big pile of metal over there,
Yep.
and it's outlined in hit me targets.
Yes.
So I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna spend a sorcery point to shift it from fire to acid,
Okay.
and I'm gonna hit with a corrosive scorching ray, upcast to 3rd level.
All right. That's awesome.
Because I want to melt them.
Yeah.
So I've got 1 additional ray, so it'll be a total of 4 attacks,
Okay.
and those have advantage. So okay, and spell attack become spell attack modifier is a +6. So does a 17 hit
17
with the
hits.
first ray?
Yep.
Second
First
ray?
ray. Yep.
Its second ray is going to be 11.
Okay. That does not hit.
Didn't think so.
Even with
Third
triple
ray is
advantage?
going to be a 21.
Oh, what was that?
You rolled an 11 even with double advantage?
Oh, double advantage. That's right.
Yes.
Let's
So-
roll one more die on that, shall we?
One more die.
Because Fairy
That,
Fire...
my friends, is a Nat 20.
Hell yeah!
Yeah. All right. Okay.
A crit.
Sure. At 20.
So a hit and a crit. And then I have
Nice.
2 more rays.
Okay.
Does a 15 hit?
15 just hits.
Oh, cool. That's 2 hits and a crit. And then that's a 15 on the die, so that definitely hits.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's a fair number of rays that are all 3d6 acid.
Okay. And how I do crits is that like you get max damage for like one of the attacks and everything. So for spells, I guess that would be like 18 damage, and you get to roll an extra dice to see, so that way it feels like an actual critical hit.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
So it'll be 18 plus my rolled damage.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Okay, so 10. Another, so that's 20. That'll be 29,
Ooh.
30, 31, 32,
Ooh.
34, 35, 36, 38 plus 18. So that'll
38.
be
That is 56.
Thank you for the quick math.
appreciate you. And you
Oh.
guys just see
That's
Zook,
my autism skill.
pass
Yeah.
a hand like so through the air, and at each stopping point there's like a bright orange ball of what appears to be liquid. And then you all smell citrus for a moment as I just spray concentrated orange juice acid onto this thing.
Is it
Love
made
it.
from
And everything smells
concentrate?
pine salt fresh.
All right.
Was it made from concentrate?
That's not a concentration spell, City. Get out of here.
Yeah. All right. So here's what happens. You land that massive damage on like the center of the chest of the mass golem, and you just see it like the acid is eroding all of like the other golems, and you just see kind of like this beating center of a heart. It's going. Boom, boom, boom. Matcha just kind of like looks down to you and says, "I'll start with you." And do you run?
Oh, yeah. Are you
All
kidding?
right.
I got one good one in me.
Okay. So you guys are running. Okay. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give you guys like one action per like running thing. We're gonna do this like either 3 times and stuff and everything and everything. So I want you guys to roll for initiative to see who goes in order of this and everything.
All right.
18.
18, cool.
10.
10, cool.
And a 9.
And a 9. Okay, cool. I rolled a 2. So the golem is going last. So
Fantastic.
Caprice, you are first as you are all running right now.
I'm gonna try and hit it again with my fling because that worked really
Okay.
good.
Okay. Where are you hitting?
that
Are you going to
is-
be hitting just like
I'm going for that beating heart.
Okay, here we go.
And I think
that's
you would.
a-
I think you would still have triple advantage. Fairy fire lasts for a minute.
Yeah.
Oh hells yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, still has
Double
double
advantage.
So 27 to hit.
Oh, that definitely hits.
So that's 7 bludgeoning and 1 psychic.
Okay. You see that the heart is like starting to fracture and crack. You see it kind of like you see the mask kind of like stumble a bit. Changing target to Caprice.
No, okay, so I have 2 attacks per action. Does that mean I can do it again?
You can do it again.
Do it again.
That's a natural 20.
Okay, so max damage plus plus another roll.
So 10 bludgeoning to the heart.
10. Okay. You see that the heart is like starting to like really look bad right now. All right,
Hey
those
guys,
are your
have you
Aim for
ever
the heart.
thought what happens? If that's a power source, it might go boom.
So keep running as I keep running.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yes.
All right. Capri, no, Kaatja, it's your turn.
All right. So, because I have actively refused to use very many concentration spells before this game, what are the mechanics of casting another spell while concentrating?
The mechanics is that you can only cast one concentration spell. So,
Mhm.
if you cast another concentration spell, the first one that you cast kind of like drops.
But if you cast non-concentration spells, you can still maintain concentration. So you can have like haste and firebolt, for example.
Yes.
All right. I will cast Guiding Bolt at first level then.
Oh, I'm gonna
Yeah.
guiding bolt. Yeah. All right. Roll to attack.
All right. Okay, that is a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
And see damage. 9 damage.
9 damage. Nice. And I believe guiding bolt also gives advantage to the next person attacking, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Okay.
triple advantage.
Exactly. Triple advantage. Hells yeah. So you fire off
Would that
this
be
guiding.
wouldn't that be quadruple advantage then at that point?
Get out of here with that.
Because of the nat 1 and the fairy fire?
I don't want to roll that many
I think
dice.
the nat one only gave double advantage.
Yes, that one gave the double advantage, so this will be triple advantage.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Yeah. Because the nat one was the fairy fire.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay. So
Just a
you
disco show going on inside its chest.
Yeah.
pretty
This
much.
one now has gold glittery light.
Yeah. It is. The heart is looking super bloody right now. It is just absolutely beat. Is that your turn?
And then run for it.
Okay, so you keep on running. Zeus, what you gonna do, homie?
Well, you remember that time I figured out that my spell didn't work right?
Yeah,
I'm gonna give him
yeah.
disadvantage on save, and I am gonna drop my 4th level Ice Storm transmuted mess. I'm down to 2 sorcery points already.
Okay.
But I am going to have him make me I believe Ice Storm is the dex save, but I'll look it back up. Yes, Ice Storm was a dex save.
Okay.
It will be lightning, so it will be adding my stuff. And my DC on this is on my character sheet.
Okay.
DC 14
DC 14. Okay. It's gonna get
with disadvantage.
Yo. I rolled 2 9s. So
Oh boy.
yeah, it failed.
All right. That's gonna take That's less numbers than I would have liked. 12 plus another, so that's 50. That'll be 11 points of bludgeoning
Okay.
and another 15 points of electrical. And the entire area is treated as difficult terrain as a 20-foot burst drops on this thing.
Zeusk, how would you like to do it?
Yes.
Essentially, as you all see that crackle of lightning again, just like in class, look
I
up
go,
at
oh no.
the golem and say, "Not today." And just a massive spear of that lightning glass comes down and shatters, creating the field of difficult terrain as the lightning just rains down and zaps this thing within an inch of its life.
All right.
Even more pretty
So-
lights.
Yay!
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's not put this to a VFX team. They will be at it for months.
Oh God.
Lens flare.
Drinking water.
Disco at the lower field, guys.
Woo!
Woo! All right. The
Zook casts the spell and falls over.
you hit the spell and the heart stops beating and all the piles of golems that constructed this giant golem husky thing just falls into pieces. Matcha, his eyes are just glowing one last time in like Morse code. And I can, if anyone wants to translate this Morse code, you can roll like an intelligence roll to see.
I will try.
Okay.
I have no frame of
God.
reference for it, so I will not roll.
13. Okay.
Also make an attempt.
Okay.
21.
Hey.
Yes.
Nice. Okay. So, Caprice, you get like some things like back something, but Kaatja, you get the full message. I will be back to help all of the students, even if you guys try to stop me. And then lights are out.
I will relay the message to everyone else.
I think we need to go talk to the headmaster.
Okay.
I think I need a nap soon.
Me too, but
Maybe we should disassemble the golems first.
I'm gonna go over to the golem pile and just start rabbit hopping on it. Smash, 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 smash. Kicking pieces out. No, you are not all together anymore. It's kick, 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 kick. Bum, bum, bum,
Yeah.
bum, bum.
I will assist.
So as
I'm
you
also
guys are
just
doing,
having fun.
yeah.
Bounce,
So
bounce, bounce.
as you guys are doing this, you see Headmaster Vola coming around the corner and like, okay, who the fuck summoned a giant golem mess here? Because holy shit, that's not up. We
I
should not
point
be
to
doing
Billin. I point to Billin.
that. It wasn't me. I didn't do shit. I didn't do shit. You. Oh,
You
come
found
on,
him.
Well, you
Billum.
found them and then revived them, didn't you?
Revived is such a broad sense of words and everything. I mean, come
You took a
on.
picture.
You took a picture? What picture? What picture?
I'm gonna grab whatever he took the picture with out of his hands.
Okay. So, contested strength rolls.
It was. Uh, 9.
9. Roll the 5. Actually, no, that'd be a -2 because he's a weak little bitch. So that's a 3. So you just snag the crystal out of his hand and it's like,
And hand it to the headmaster.
Okay, let's see what we got here. Holy fucking shit, Billin, you moron!
but I was
He
just trying
found
to get
him. Apparently, they're here to protect the students. They were gonna destroy you because we were stressed.
Really?
As if destroying
We
the
took
school
care of
and
it.
killing people wouldn't be more stressful. They had
Right?
no priorities.
None. I said I wanted cookies and cakes for my stress, and they said no.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Billin, you dumbass.
He's
Of a-
also in the restricted section.
A what?
He was in the restricted section.
You
The
were in the
library.
you were in the restriction. Okay, you know what? That's it.
And Caprice
Dylan?
is just giggling at him getting in so much trouble.
Billin, you are expelled from the school. What? No, you can't do that. You absolutely cannot do that. I can and I will. You endangered our students. You went to the restricted section and you endangered your classmates and not attended to your final. But consider this an F minus. Holy shit. But don't I get a word in saying anything? Yeah, sure. Say anything. Goodbye.
Billin is gone. But he hasn't like disintegrated gone or anything, just teleported gone.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Expulsion is
different
code word for
six-level spell.
disintegration. You fuck up, you die.
Jesus Christ.
Headmaster Volo just kind of like rubs her temples, like, okay, so this was stressful.
Uh-huh.
Don't let the
I-
golems hear that.
Yeah.
Are they still alive?
He said something about coming back.
Yeah. It was a message about helping the students, but it was a very threatening message about helping students. I don't think you can threaten to help
Apparently
someone.
these were put out under in the secret area by the first headmaster.
Oh, that bitch. Okay. All right. Yeah. No, I know him. That's that was my father-in-law. Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
There's a bunch of them that did not activate from downstairs too. And she'll go
Good.
over to the spot and jump on the button.
Okay. We will have
Although they
other
might
peop-
have took part of it out. They took out some support beams.
Okay, we will have that checked out. Thank you for telling me this.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Of course.
All right. So, you know what? For doing some good stuff at the school and like saving out and everything, I think you all deserve A pluses on your finals. Does that sound good?
Yes.
That
Yeah.
sounds good.
Good.
That's
Okay.
Fantastic. I'm so excited. Yay. My mom's
All
gonna
right.
be so proud of me.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice to
So,
hear.
good. Now, do you guys want to go to the party that we're all having with the students? We got alcohol,
Party.
food.
Yes. And she's just bouncing like excitedly. Things like a Furby. She's just kind of
I don't want to.
no, I know, right?
I'm a fairy. We practically invented partying.
Oh,
I know, right? Have you been to the Feywild parties?
Obviously.
They're so much fun.
Somebody's got to invite me to the Feywild. Damn.
I know, right?
Next full moon.
yeah.
Bet.
So, as you guys do this, as you guys head to the party, being able to relax and be a person that's not have to constrain themselves to finals and everything, we close a chapter to the Amethyst busting a move. Oh, Lordy. We close a chapter on the Amethyst Academy. That is where we're going to end today's game, everybody.
Yay!
Good
Boo.
job, everybody. Oh,
Yay!
Riot.
That was fun.
yeah. I hope you guys had fun, and thank you guys for watching us and everything. You guys are fan-fucking-tastic and everything.
Yes. Thank you, everyone, for coming and watching and donating.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your support.
Yeah. So, would you guys be willing to do some outros and everything? Where can people find you or something?
You can find me on Blue Sky as You've Lynn, Instagram as You've Lynn, TikTok as You've Lynn. Look up You've Lynn, you'll probably find me. I'm around. We'll find each other on the internet.
Okay.
I'm still rebuilding my social media presence, but once I have it on, I will be happy to provide it to people.
Okay.
I am on Instagram and TikTok as sweetheart_cosplays.
Yeah. And hello, everybody. My name is Dyson Autism. I tell stories on the internet. Thank you for checking out this one shot. I have always wanted to do this kind of one shot and everything, more one shots of the Fighter Saga world. It was so much fun. I had a very fantastic stuff. Please check out the charity stuff that we're doing for ASAN. This is really, really cool place and everything. And also, please nominate Tales Guild and for Tales of Aegis and New Rawless people for the Crit Awards and everything. Because it's
Yes.
we got the weekend and everything, and then they're gonna start counting up the votes and everything. So it'll be really cool and all that stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much about it on my part. Let's go raid somebody if we are able to. Let's see.
Excellent.
Let's see. Who's live right now? Let's see. Do you guys have any suggestions on your end?
I'll check mine. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you might have some suggestions, Euthena.
I got no idea.
That's all good.
Joe Cat is live.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see.
Hey, that'd be
We
awesome.
like Joe. We like Joe Cat. They're chill.
Yeah. Yeah, Joe Cat is very chill. All right, I'm gonna send you guys over to Joe Cat. All right. You guys have a lovely, fantastic day. We will see you guys later. And yeah, I will do some stuff tomorrow and everything to keep raising money. So that'll be the last day of streaming for Autism Awareness Month. So thank you guys so much. We will see you guys later. Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.